Eugene can boast the #2 team in the country. That, according to the BCS. The Ducks moved up one spot each week from 4th 2 weeks ago up to 3rd, now to 2nd. And if they manage to stay at or above #2, Duck fans are confident they'll be headed to Miami in January.
Kansas State is going down. I didn't like the BCS turnout at all, but that's how it works, I guess.
Once we get our wins over Stanford and Oregon State, we will jump up to #1.
Since our schedule is heavy in the end of the season, it's going to be a lot easier for us to stick with where we are, playing Stanford next week and at Oregon State the week after that.
Now, if the Ducks win out, there are a lot of analysts that suggest that the Ducks should be able to hold on to that #2 spot. Oregon's next 2 opponents are the top 225 teams, Stanford at #13, OSU #16. And that home game against Stanford is drawing the attention of ESPN's College Game Day. KEZI 9 News reporter Lauren Michler is live on campus with fan reaction. Lauren?
Well, we now know that ESPN will be here this week and weekend for their College Game Day show. Duck fans are very pleased with ESPN's selection of the location, a reprise of last year's placement of the set here on the Memorial Quad with the Lillis Business Complex in the background. And both fans and the athletic department say that this game day crowd will be the loudest one yet. This weekend will mark Oregon's 4th straight year of visits from ESPN's College Game Day, something the Ducks consider quite a compliment.
We're very fortunate that they've been back 4 straight years and 7 overall, but they keep coming back because our fans show up in droves. They really come out and support College Game Day.
This is what Craig Pittons is talking about. With an unbeatable crowd and a top 5 team, Eugene is an ESPN favorite. But once in Eugene, what's the network's favorite game day locale?
They need to pick a location that is accessible for people, but they also need to pick a location that has enough space. And then aesthetically, it has to provide a great backdrop.
For 5 out of the past 6 visits, the network set up shop right across from Autzen. But last year, ESPN claimed to crave a more academic feel, posting up right smack in the middle of campus, seemingly a better fit for the show and for students who say the quad just makes more sense.
I like it on the quad, just because I live so close to the quad.
Just a central location. Everyone's going to walk by. Everyone's going to notice it.
Just kind of be inconvenient to have to go back and forth from Autzen to where everybody's actually living.
I like it in the quad because I agree. It's a more academic feel. You get a chance to see the buildings, and it's cool to have Lillis as a background.
I actually think there's more room here. There's a lot more grass space.
It's more significant, I feel, being on campus, especially when you go over to Autzen. It's just so cramped over in that corner, and it's all concrete.
So it's prettier and closer and roomier, and ESPN seems to agree, enough to set up here on the quad for the 2nd year in a row. ESPN crews will start moving in later this week, and by Saturday, this lawn will look very different. Live in Eugene, Lauren Michler, KEZI 9 News.